Okay, so the next part of the build will be the arms of the Kimaris. Now, see here the parts that represents the inner frame, which is exactly like the Barbatos. And now, I want to cover something before we begin building. Remember I said about using these nippers. Don't clip off these here using the tips, because unless you do it right, you could screw it up. Try to like get a little up a bit in edge, and then when you snip it out quickly. You may leave a little impression here. If that doesn't work, always do this, you know, like that, and that should clear it out. Now there is a bit of an impression. I don't know if you could see it there. It is very close, but you know, you got to be careful with these. Let me see if with this one. There we go. And you can then get a file and file it down neatly on this. I just came across this, you know, using this tool, and I wanted to show it to you. Another thing that, of course, oh, I forgot a part here, so let me get it out. I also noticed something which I hope they don't do on the 1/100 scale version of this. Recently, the box art for the 1/100 scale Kimaris just came out, and then when I noticed this, I was saying, what the fuck is this? This is a little part here that if you put it together along with the shuriken, if you put it together, it's actually two parts in one. There's a seam line here that goes straight down, and as you can see, here's the impression that I was mentioning right there. So if you're gonna paint this, you know, detail it up quickly, obviously you're gonna have to glue this, and you're gonna have to sand this down to the point where it's nice and flush, kind of like what I did with the shoulder armor of the Barbatos. Of course, another thing you can do is you can like chisel or use a something like your hobby knife and cut the edges off and make a not a seam line, but like a panel line of some sort. That way you can hide the scars and everything else. It's an interesting idea that I kind of thought of right now. One day I may have to get into scribing, but one thing at a time. Alright, so let's put this arm together. I hope the 1/100 scale version doesn't make me do this. It'd be the stupidest thing I will ever see if they do that. Alright, so we have this joint here, followed by this part. Goes in like that. It's like that. Put that here. And we take this part, followed by this. That goes up like that. Then we have this part that goes like this, so it looks like this. Then, taking the arm, put it here. The little peg here acts as a guide, as you can see. I'm sorry if I'm not in the right place. And you put that here, these two together, and I'll seal it up like so, as you can see there. Then you grab the bicep armor, put it through here, followed by this part. That, oops, I forgot, it has to go like that. So it looks like this. Nope, no, I'm sorry, wrong way. It has to look like that. There we go. And then going back to this, this part here, you want to put this little thruster, which has it goes like here in this position. So it looks like that. Hopefully, oh yeah, I'll get to that in a minute, hold on. And since we already completed this, we need this part first, followed by this part, which is the, remember the shoulder part armor that was on the other kit? That goes like this, in that position, followed by the disc launcher in there, followed by the side shoulder wing armor. Then we'll no, we don't put that there. Yeah, we don't put that yet in there. So we take this, and we do it the other way around. That's right. So it looks like this. And this one's actually easy to put on. All you need to do is stick it in here, and it lines up properly. Then we have the hands. There's only one set of hands, no open hands of any type. Let me put that, oops, there. And there you have it. The arms of the Kimaris are now complete. And the decaled, of course, or stickered on. So, I'm liking how it looks. Hopefully when the 1/100 scale version comes out, we don't have to deal with this. And I would like to see, hopefully this is not just one mold. Hopefully we see two, you know, one mold here, but then parts that connects here and here, and it's movable and flexible. Gives it that, you know, that visual effect of it, you know, maneuvering its ailerons while it's in flight. So yeah, this is really nice. Pretty good. I like this. Alright, let's now move on to the next part. So the next part of the build is going to be the legs of the Gundam Kimaris. And there's a lot of parts here for the legs, I'm surprised. The most interesting part happens to be the foot. But actually the whole thing is interesting either way. So the first thing you want is this little guy right here. And this part. Now make sure that this part is in this position with this notch here facing on top. Then put this in like so. I'm sorry, this way, like so. So it looks like that. Need this poly cap here. Goes in through like that. Then you have this part, which represent the heel, goes up like this. And we have this part that goes there for the foot. And then you have the top part of the foot. This pretty much holds the back, the actual part in place like this. So it looks like that. And it's I kind of like this. It's actually quite smooth. Very, very posable and articulate. So that pretty much completes the foot. Put this to the side for now. Now, you have the parts here for the inner frame of the leg. Putting these two parts here. I'll give you this part. Obviously, remember this. If you guys want to paint this in a different color tone, whether it's chrome or silver, black, red, I don't know. Good idea. Probably somebody has a great idea of painting this in a different color tone to match the Kimaris, so it's right here. And then keeping it in this position, we'll need this part here. Actually keep it this position because, let me see, that goes there, followed by this part that goes here. Then you cover it up to look like that. See? Put that down for now. Then we have this and this. We'll need this poly cap. Then we'll put it here through this hole. And then we have the cover here that covers up like that. Just want to make sure that's right. Okay. And then we put that right there. Now you have the back part of the armor. It goes over here like so. So it goes there. The front part of the thigh armor that goes here, like that. Then you have this part here that is necessary because I'll show you in a moment. Okay, once that's done, we'll put this to the side. Now, the special features of the thrusters inside the legs, which opens and close. First, you'll need this little part here that has the two little prongs to the ends, plus this part, which represents thrusters. Very unique idea, but I don't like it. They could have done a little bit better with the thrusters. This is my interpretation, so obviously many people probably say, oh no, it looks good, but I'll show you in a moment. So that's done. Then we take this part here, and you have these two little like inlet thrusters of some sort, but this one uses the single peg connector, while the other one is a double peg connector. We'll get to the double peg connector in a few moments. And it has to be in this position where this slant is in that direction. Then we take these two parts, put it in here, like so. Whoops, there we go, like so. And then we have the thrusters that go inward, like so. So it looks like that. Now, we take this, and this goes back here. This goes in the rear, by the way. This part's not the front, the rear, and they go like that. So it looks like this. Pretty nice. I like it. Now, this is the tricky part, which I kind of was a bit worried about. This part here connects through there, but there's a notch here. You see this little notch there? Right there? And then you have this little notch here. This has to go in through there. Like that. So it looks like this. Then we do the other side to complete it. You want to do this first, whoops, because I almost made the mistake of breaking mine. Ah, God. Come on, go in there. Thank you. Do this first, then put this on. I accidentally put this on first, and then I had a hard time putting it in, not realizing it, so yeah. And before you put this on, you want to take the poly cap here, put it right there, and then seal this up into place like so. This actually locks these two parts together. So there we go. The last part here would be the other thruster part. Goes in there. Then you have this little part here. I want to put this there. It snaps into place. And the front part of the foot, of the leg, this goes all the way in like so, so it looks like that. Flip this about. Same thing like I showed you in the back part of the leg, but this one's the front, so this one goes like that. Comes with a little sticker, but I don't know if the 1/100 scale version will have inlets of some sort. Be nice if it did, but we don't know. And then you want to connect it through here, and that's it. Then we'll put the foot in like so, and there you have it. The legs of the Kimaris is now complete, and it's very nice. I like it. Very nice. Of course, the gimmick, I'll show it right here, is this closes up like that, and then this opens up like this to show off the thrusters. Like this. It's pretty nice. I have to agree with that, but clearly it would be nice. It looks like we'll see a better feature of this in the 1/100 scale version of it. But for now, you get what you get at this scale. Alright, let's now move on to the next part of the build.